Hi, my name is Dylan Hong, and this is Dylan Hong Tech. Today, AUSDOM sent over some of their ANC7 headphones. These are active noise canceling Bluetooth 4.0 headphones, so let's check them out. These headphones come in at around $70 US, which for active noise canceling headphones is kind of crazy. These guys are full Bluetooth 4.0 wireless headphones that also have active noise cancellation. And once again, at the price point of $70, this is sort of unheard of because you see things like Bose Quiet Comforts, the big name brand in active noise canceling headphones, and those start at around $300. So there are quite a few things about these headphones that I do want to talk about. First off is build quality. The build is alright. I mean, for $70, I'm not really complaining. Everything is made out of plastic except for the hinges that are made out of metal. If you've ever gotten wireless Bluetooth headphones from third-party manufacturers, they're pretty much all the same, especially the ones that look like this. So if you've seen any of my past videos on headphones like these, you know that basically the build quality is good enough, and I do think they're a little too small to be considered over-ear headphones. I think these are more on-ear than over-ear. They're just slightly too small to go completely around my ears, which makes them a little more uncomfortable than they should and could have been. Other than that though, it's completely usable, and I do feel like these are generally comfortable enough for longer listening sessions. At the bottom you have the volume toggles, the power switch, and then there's another power switch on the other side of the headphones that controls the active noise cancellation. You also have a micro USB port as well as a standard headphone jack in case you want to listen to these guys wired. The next thing that I do want to briefly mention is Bluetooth and battery stuff. So at this point, basically all of these headphones, there are very few connectivity problems nowadays with Bluetooth, and they just pair like any other ones. You also get the battery signal on your phone to let them know how much battery you have. The website said that they'll last around 18 hours on a charge, and yeah, that sounds about right. Honestly, I have not once had an issue with feeling like I was gonna run out of battery on these, and I took them for a two-way bus ride, 4 hours each way, and used them the entire time. They still had plenty of juice left. So now I want to talk about the actual audio quality, and this is where that $70 price range mixed with the noise cancellation really comes into play, because $70 is cheap for this style of headphone, and it really does show in the audio side of things. So when I'm listening to these, I really notice, first of all, an extremely closed off soundstage for headphones, and this is not, in terms of fidelity or whatever. Soundstage is something that generally, if you've listened to very open headphones in the past, and you get used to that, it'll feel weird listening to headphones like this. These sound like earbuds really in terms of how close everything is to you. There's definitely an emphasis on bass and then an emphasis on treble as well. The mid-ranges do get pretty flushed out, and I would have to say that the fidelity of these headphones is not fantastic. They don't sound super crisp and clear, and I do think that some of the accentuated high notes get a little distorted, and this is just completely listening to them without noise cancelling on, just as standard headphones. They're completely okay to listen to. No audiophile is going to be excited about these headphones. And before I get into more about the noise cancellation, I do want to let you guys know you can turn on the noise cancellation without listening to music. So if you're someone who just wants to be in like a study room where people are talking and it's loud, you can activate noise cancellation, and it will dampen out a lot of the outside noise. It works especially well on things like white noise, so like bus sounds or airplane sounds. You can still hear people talking. There's no noise cancellation technology that is perfect yet, and these are pretty good, I would have to say. So to completely finish off on sound quality without noise cancellation, you can probably find Bluetooth over-ear headphones for around $30 that sound just as good, if not better than these. These don't upset me to listen to, right? But there is a lot of stuff better out there, and if you're just going for headphones to listen to, I wouldn't go with these, especially not for $70. But that $70 price range, once again, is completely made different by the fact that these have active noise cancellation on board. And to talk about active noise cancellation, these guys are really, really good for $70. As I said before, I took these on a bus trip, and the bus was noisy, there was air conditioning, there were people talking, and normally if I have just like Apple earbuds, something that's a little more open, doesn't really isolate you, I can hardly hear my movies or music or whatever, especially dialogue, right? It's harder to actually hear the dialogue. And when I had active noise cancellation on, it blocked out everything enough where I could completely focus on the subject matter that I was listening to. And it was really good. Like I said before, white noise and stuff like that almost gets canceled down all the way. I ended up turning off the active noise cancellation just to test it while I was on the bus. I was surprised by how loud the white noise was on the bus. I had completely forgotten about it. So that's a good sign of, you know, the technology actually working. I do have to say that when you do active noise cancellation, it does slightly alter the sound of the music or movie that you're listening to. So it's not completely accurate noise representation. The way that the microphone takes in information and then pumps out the disruptive waves to cancel out noise does have an effect on the fidelity and sound of the headphones. So once again, these aren't going to wow you with sound quality, but you will get a good experience with active noise cancellation on $70 headphones. And that's actually just where the value is in these, right? I don't think I could ever say, yeah, if you love headphones and you want to listen to music, buy these. But if you are in the market to find, like, if you travel a lot or if you just need study headphones and you're okay with listening to music that sounds like alright, these are actually really good for $70. There's no like middle ground of active noise canceling headphones, right? You either have the Bose Quiet Comforts and other like Sony brands and stuff like that that are really high end, really expensive, or something like this. And if you don't really need to spend $300+ on really good sounding active noise canceling headphones, these guys do the job for $70. If you fit that user profile, right, where all you care about is active noise cancellation, I can recommend these. But if you fit the user profile of, I just want really good sounding headphones for $70, I would go with something either wired or just another pick for headphones. Once again, I have to thank AUSDOM for sending these guys over. It was awesome to check them out. My name is Dylan Hong. This has been Dylan Hong Tech. Like and subscribe for some more tech goodness, and thanks for watching.